Cats are truly one of the greatest emotional mysteries in the animal world. They may walk around like independent little explorers, but these adorable felines feel far more than we often realize. Have you ever wondered whether your cat feels remorse after causing chaos, or if they have their own way of saying sorry? In this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of feline emotions and uncovering the truth behind how, or if, cats apologize. So without further delay, let's step into the emotional universe of our whiskered friends. How cat emotions really work. Cats are far more emotionally complex than they appear on the surface. Behind their calm gaze and graceful moves, they carry a rich internal life filled with feelings that can be just as varied as ours. Like humans, cats can experience joy, affection, frustration, sadness, stress, and even forms of emotional attachment that last a lifetime. They may not speak our language, but every flick of their tail, every purr, and every slow blink can reveal layers of emotional meaning. One of the most powerful emotions a cat experiences is love. Feline love isn't loud, dramatic, or obvious. It's quiet, subtle, and deeply rooted in trust. Cats show affection in small but meaningful gestures, purring during gentle touch, rubbing their cheeks against your legs, sitting near you, or simply existing comfortably in your presence. These behaviors aren't random. They're the result of a strong emotional bond built over time. A cat that chooses your lap, your bed, or even the same room over and over again is a cat showing love in its most genuine form. Happiness in cats is just as beautiful to witness. When a cat feels secure and content, their entire body language shifts. They stretch fully, roll onto their back, knead their paws on blankets, and may burst into playful zoomies around the house. Their whiskers soften, their eyes glow with curiosity, and their movements become loose and relaxed. A cat that feels safe is a cat capable of joy, and it shines through in the way they explore, rest, and interact with the world. But just like happiness, cats can also feel sadness or emotional withdrawal. Changes in their environment or routine, such as moving to a new home, losing a companion, or being separated from their favorite humans, can trigger melancholy. A sad cat may isolate themselves, sleep more than usual, avoid playtime, or become less affectionate. It's important for cat parents to recognize these quiet emotional shifts and provide comfort, stability, and attention. Sometimes your presence is all they need to feel grounded again. Do cats know when they misbehave? A common question among cat parents is whether cats understand when they've done something wrong. The truth is fascinating. Cats do not naturally understand concepts like good or bad. They don't break objects or scratch furniture with defiance or guilt. They simply act based on instinct, curiosity, and emotional needs. When your cat pushes a vase off the table or digs their claws into your sofa, they aren't committing a moral crime. They're exploring their territory, relieving stress, or satisfying natural behaviors. However, this doesn't mean they're unaware of your reactions. In fact, cats are extremely perceptive creatures. They may not understand rules, but they absolutely understand you. Cats are astonishingly good at reading human cues. Your voice tone, body language, facial expressions, and even the energy you project become signals they learn to decode. Studies in animal cognition have shown that cats are sensitive to the emotional tone in our voices. They can differentiate between a gentle, happy tone and a tense, upset one. When you raise your voice or sound frustrated, your cat notices immediately. So while a cat doesn't understand the moral weight of knocking over your favorite mug, they can absolutely sense that you're upset afterward. They may respond to your emotions rather than their actions, forming associations between certain behaviors and your reactions. In many ways, we teach them what to avoid, not by punishment, but through emotional signaling. Do cats apologize? Once we understand that cats can sense our emotions, the next question naturally arises. Do cats feel guilt? And do they try to apologize? Cats do not experience guilt the same way humans do. They don't sit in a corner reflecting on their actions or feel regret over a scratched couch or a broken object. What looks like guilt, lowered head, slow movements, or avoiding eye contact, is usually just a reaction to our emotional state, not their own remorse. However, while cats don't feel guilt, they do feel connection. They understand when something feels off between you and them. When your voice changes, when your energy turns tense, or when you temporarily distance yourself, your cat picks up on that emotional shift. And because they value the bond you share, they may try to restore harmony in their own feline way. A cat's version of an apology is less about acknowledging wrongdoing and more about re-establishing closeness. They might approach you gently, seek physical contact, or display affectionate behaviors that signal trust and love. It's their way of saying, "I want things to be okay between us." So while they won't offer remorse like humans do, cats absolutely attempt to reconnect. Their expressions of affection after mischief are not apologies in the human sense, but they are genuine attempts to bridge the emotional gap. How cats try to reconnect with you. When a cat senses tension or realizes you're upset, they may approach you in various ways to restore emotional balance. Unlike humans, they don't apologize with words or gestures of regret, but they do communicate through affection. Many cats will use a soft purr, a gentle rub, or a slow blink to reassure you that your bond still matters to them. Some cats express reconnection through nurturing behaviors. They may give small licks on your hand or gently nuzzle your face. These actions mirror the grooming rituals cats perform among family members, signaling trust and unity. Offering grooming is one of the strongest emotional gestures a cat can give, and when they do it after mischief, it's their subtle way of saying they want peace. Others may rub their head against you or give those soft, familiar head bumps. When they do this, they're not just seeking attention. They're sharing their scent with you, reaffirming that you are part of their social circle. This exchange of scent is one of the most meaningful ways cats strengthen emotional bonds. Even a simple act like approaching you with their tail held high can be a sign of trust and a desire to reconnect. Tail-up posture is one of the clearest signals of feline friendliness and acceptance. Cats may not apologize the way humans do, but they show care and emotional awareness in countless subtle ways. Their expressions of affection, trust, and reconnection speak louder than words ever could. If you've made it all the way to this point in the video, it means you deeply appreciate the emotional world of your feline companion. And that alone brings you one step closer to truly understanding them. If you want to continue exploring how to communicate love to your cat in a way they truly understand, don't miss the video on screen. It reveals 8 secret ways to tell your cat "I love you" in their language. Join us there and keep discovering the incredible world of Wildika, where we celebrate the magic of every whisker, every purr, and every feline heart.